Hello, Angela. How's it going? I just thought I'd have a quick one before I watch a movie and go to bed. I was going to go out tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to go out or not now. Been too busy doing other stuff for me to get up and not for my milk detector. So unless I wake up early in the morning, I'm not going to bother. Might leave it till the weekend. Leave it till the weekend. Oh my god, my throat's gone fucking. Bleh. Actually, tomorrow's raining. So I can't go out tomorrow. Just a notification weather tomorrow. Bring up Bolly. But that could be in the afternoon. Hello, Angela, number 2. Yeah, light rain. Mind you, actually in the afternoon, but Sunday's going to be better weather. And all next week, all the next 2 weeks is going to be sunny up till Wednesday 16th. Let's close that. Close that. Been quite hot again today, isn't it, really? Put on airplane mode before the unknown Wally comes on and starts trying to I can see, I can read the chat as well. I can read the chat really cool, man. I'll take them off. I can read it, but it's kind of a little bit blurry. But these, the proper reading glasses, that's that in the green case. This pair is sort of like reading a very close up small text. What do I do with that bloody Bible thing? No, but like use these, right? And I can read that clearly. Right? If I take them off, it's all kind of blurry. And that distance is really blurry. Even there it's blurry, but with these, I can read every single word on here. But when I look at the monitor, it's all blurred. It's like you just had a hot frying pan smacked across your head and go. So these ones are kind of like for close-up reading. And these ones are for long distance. Now, I can see the text, but it's, again, really blurry. The whole room is blurry. But if I'm outside, it brings up a little bit more closer kind of thing, you know. Because I'm in a room, everything's blurry on these ones. But if I'm looking outside, which I ain't done yet. Oh, actually, no, I ain't flip closer. Well, what are these ones for then? Fuck knows what these ones are for. So when I look outside, it's all blurry. It's not for reading, is it? I think they've done 2 pairs the same. Yeah, right, I can read that. I can read that all up there. But the whole screen is blurry. So I don't know what ones are what actually. I'm not sure. What ones? These are me reading ones. So what ones are these ones for then? These are clear. I think they've done 2 pairs the same. Mind you, it don't really matter. Don't remember. Because I know these ones. I think these ones are for the computer, right? These ones are very blurry, but I can read that up close. And these ones, so I can read them up close. You know what? I think they screwed up on my glasses, man. I think they've done two pairs the same. I don't know. I can see clearly out the window with these ones. These ones, like, you know, are very kind of blurry, but I can read that up kind of close. I don't want to turn a little Bible. What do I do with a little boy? And I had it somewhere. Yeah, so I can just about read that. Yeah, I can read that. But I can't read that. So I think these are me ones for me for reading off the PC, watching TV, and these ones, although it is kind of blurry, these come up kind of clear with small writing. So yeah, that's what they probably are. These ones are probably for the what's the name? The blurry. You know, I'm so fucking lost now. I think these are the ones that are supposed to be for wearing outside and more clearly. No, they ain't. Oh, these are the reading ones. I don't know, I'm fucking lost. I'll have to check them out when I feel like checking them out, because I'm so fucking confused right now. Oh, God. Well, I've been mucking around doing some devices, but I've not put them into the boxes. I have actually got all three sold with the projects I want to be making, but I'm short on the component, so I've just spent the last of my money buying what I need. And I'm broke until Friday now. No, Monday. Next Monday. So what I've got in the cupboard now is going to have to last me for a while. Now, I have actually got this one kind of working in one way, but when I put it in the box, it kind of like screws up. So what it is, it's a touch sensor. You don't have to actually ask the Spirit to touch it completely. If it comes up to it and just puts its energy, I'm like that far away from it. Mind you, this one's a bit temperamental. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Right. So what happens with this one? You ask you to turn it on, turns it on, and then you ask you to turn it off, and you turn it off. It is like a touch sensor, but I'm not even touching it. Like, I'm about 10 millimeters, about a centimeter, maybe 1.5 centimeters away from it. So that's one of them. This is the second one. I think I've just blown that. That one's just, oh, hang on, right, the bloody thing ain't connected. So this is a second. But this one doesn't actually turn off. It's like you can ask it to like just quickly touch it and like, you know, make it flash. Yeah, flash. Oh, the universe. So that one, but not fully work, and that one is working, but I've got to put it into a box. And this one, I've got two that actually works as a on-off. Yeah. So they got to go into the boxes when they come. I've ordered the boxes, I'm just waiting for the damn thing. I did work on the EMF device today. But the thing is, there's a big problem with it. The LEDs don't want to light up fully. I want to find it. I'll give a sneak peek of it, but I can't. Right, okay. So this is it here. All right. It's not working because I've got to wait for a few capacitors and the black LED, not the black LED, but the black power button to come off. And also, two of the LEDs are blown. And that's because I ain't got the right capacitors. But the idea of it is it's got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 LEDs. And what happens is that it flashes when it's picking up. But it shouldn't do that. It should actually flash on the bottom and go up. Higher it is, more energy is picking up. So this is the EMF device when it's finished and completed. I've got to wait for the little capacitors, which I've ordered. And they'll be here tomorrow, hopefully. The trimmer pots ain't the right trimmer pots, so I've had to order the proper trimmer pots for that. And they're the right ICs, they're the right capacitors, they're the right resistors in there. So it's got like about 80% of the correct components in there. I have actually damaged the board. Like to put one of the capacitors at the back because I damaged the pad at the front there, but it doesn't matter because I've got these boards. Now, when I get it working, I'll do a demonstration on it, a proper demonstration. I'm hoping I've got a box for it. Ow. It got hot just then. Kind of good, really, the way the guy created the board because it's like a crucifix, isn't it, in one way? Now, it should take a lithium battery. But I'm thinking, well, if it takes a lithium battery, how the hell are you meant to charge a lithium battery up inside it? So I've asked him if there's a possible way of actually getting a 9-volt on. But before he even got back to me, I'd already sussed out how to put a 9-volt battery in it. So what happens is that, let's get the screwdriver. Got the two pots here. This one here actually controls the brightness of the LED. as I say, it's going to be temperamental because I ain't got it soldered on. And this one here controls the LEDs turning on, so it should actually turn on from the minimum and work its way up. I've got also put like an antenna there as well. I've asked him what antenna he's using because these ones made out just like a copper strip. Now I want to use a proper TV antenna if possible, but I don't know if a TV antenna would work on this one. But it's not working, as you can see, because I've got to keep mucking around with the what's name. And earlier on it did get a little bit hot and something went pop on it. So that's the idea of what that is. So hopefully I'll have it all up and running within the next week. Hopefully this here don't want to work. I've got 2 of those that don't work. Luckily I got refunded on it. This one, I'll try to build another one of these that not screwed it up because these are so small. You know, you got to put like these little really small SMD capacitors, and you have like a magnifying glass to bloody see what you're doing. That's why I bought the tabletop microscope thing. I've got a load of like circuits in here which I need to sort out as well. So I want to try and find something to work with this one as well. All it does is like flash lights. I need to find something to work with that. This one is a clap switch, but that's not working at the moment. I'm not sure if this one works. I don't think it does. No, that doesn't work. So all the ones that don't work, I've been finding in this drawer, and I can get back to the and trying to like either fix them or strip them back down to the bare board and starting over like. So I did get one of those things in a box, but it's not the way I wanted it. But them is still going later when I get them through the post, when they turn up. Bloody headache. Andrew, all what I done was I learned from watching other YouTubers, to be honest with you. And I still don't know how to calculate certain things. I mean, I've got to go and get some ibuprofen. I've got a headache. Not tonight, Josephine. I've got a headache. Oh, actually, I've got some here. A banging headache. It's strange. I've not had many headaches over the last week or two. Now today I've got a banging headache. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of new glasses. Although I'm not wearing them at the moment. But my little magnifying glass today. A little small. Dropped it the other day and I put it back together. But now the small one is completely missing. So mine cost a few quid. I think it cost about that one. me have a little magnifying glass somewhere. And I've got a metalloscope, microscope. 40 quid that cost me. 40 quid, mind you, it's got a built-in monitor. You can go up to like 1,000 times zoom, apparently. If it does go to 1,000 times zoom, I don't know. Been out, done a little bit of shopping today. Got a little bit of food in, but not enough to last till next week. What day is it today? Got to wait until next Monday until I get some money again. So 1, 2, 4.5 days. Yeah, it's good to make things, Shelley, but it's bloody expensive, man. I'd hate to say how much I put out of my pocket into all this fucking like building stuff again. I'll tell you, man, I've put out a lot of money. You know, even my little kind of overdraft thing that I put aside into one side, that's gone. I had a couple of £100, you know, on the safe side, you know, in case I need, and that went all on electronics. I've got no money left until next week, I think. You know, and like, okay, I've got me AdSense early, well, this month actually, but that all went onto electronics. Everything I've got, you know, has been out of my own pocket. Well, I say like out of my own pocket, but you guys have helped a bit as well, you know. That's why I said, like, you know, once I've got things sorted out, you know, it's not so much me trying to sell the stuff and trying to get a bit of the money back, which would be nice, but I will be trying to build a few things and giving out a few little projects like static detectors, clap sound audio sensor, so you can clap, you can talk, you can whistle, you can laugh, you can cry, and it's supposed to pick up all the sound. All you got to do is put it down and be very quiet yourself. If you hear like some kind of noise, then it goes off. I'll also be doing some more of those geophones as well. I've got so many projects now. I don't know what one I want to start off with. You know, can't think of. Well, I have done a couple of these shadow detector ones. I've got 5 of those, but no one seems to be interested in any of them at the moment. So I don't need to make any more of those until like I've got rid of at least 3 of those, because 2 of them I'll keep myself. And once they've gone, then I can work on something else. I won't do any more of the shadow detector ones. Not, you know, for a while anyway, because I want to be working on a new project every month, every couple of weeks, you know. And if someone's interested in it, then, and they want to buy them, then I'll sell it to them for practically the cost what cost me to actually, you know, pay for all the parts, you know, the components, the boxes, switches, you know, a bit of money on top, like, you know, me actually building it. I might even do it as a kit form as well. So if anyone wants to do it, make it themselves, then I can always, like, you know, do like a little kit form. But the thing is, I don't know how to do the schematics, the outline. You know, a lot of this I've been, like, you know, getting little kits and just modifying them really. And like, you know, it's like saying, well, you know, can I have that kit? Well, you can add the kit, but it's not going to do what it's supposed to be doing, because I've modified it. I've changed, like, resistors over, I changed over capacitors, I changed over LEDs, you know, and resistors, and God knows what else, you know. It's like with my DC box, that hasn't got all the original components that comes in the kit. The processor chip is actually on a new it's on a newer version of the chip. You know, it's like the chip you can buy, but there's nothing on it. It's actually got to be burnt and programmed onto the chip, yeah. So it's got a new kind of like updated chip, and you can only get from the person who does them. The circuit boards you can buy, but you got to know the guy for him to sell the circuit boards and the chip separately. I've got all the other stuff. I've got the resistors, capacitors, diodes, and God knows what else. You know, the speakers and all that kind of stuff to build them. You know, like the Geophone, that's made out of a kit. But again, I have to add stuff on and modify it to make it into a Geophone. So, you know, it's not like standard kind of kits you can go out and buy. You got them. I've got to sit and tinker around and make them, like, you know, find out what it can do, and then, like, if it can do what I want it to do, I can turn around and say, right, it's a new device because no one else has built them, you know, kind of thing. Practically everything I'm building, no one else has built. Although I've not seen anyone make any of the Geophones, not the portable mini ones like I do with 5 LEDs. Shadow detector ones. I know there are shadow detectors out there, but not my version. The clap switch, that is a kit, but again, I've had to modify it by changing a couple of bits and pieces over. Better speaker, you know, better microphone, and a few other bits and pieces I like to change over to make it pick up more noise. The static detectors I've got, they are working, but the thing is, I don't have the antennas because I just can't get the antennas to Powerland again today. And I asked them, "What, you know, where you going to get the TV aerials in?" I don't think we are getting them anymore. I can't seem to find them. So, you know, for that, static detectors having like little small antennas, but they do still work. You know, if a spirit comes along and touches it, then, you know, kind of thing, because it can also be classed as like a touch device, but it's more for like picking up static electricity from, like, you know, plug sockets, light switches, light fittings and stuff like that. That's what this one's for. And I've got 2 of them made up at the moment. With these shadow detector ones, I've got 5 of those, one keeping 2 myself. And when I get the boxes, I'll be doing these ones. And there'll be 2 versions. The ones where, like, you know, it just be a quick touch and it flashes off. And it doesn't have to be touched really, you know. The I already showed you, but I'll show you again. I know. I'm not even touching it. You know, you can just ask the spirit to try to touch the just underneath the LED, and if it can, it can. We need to do that. But then I'm working on the ones which are actually touch off, touch on, like that. And what I'm going to do it so that I've got 2 different LEDs, and I'm going to have it as a yes/no. So, like, you know, are you male? And you go, like, yeah. Okay, can you turn it off again? And hopefully I'll turn it off. For the next question, are you a good spirit, or are you a bad spirit? If you're good, turn the light on, bad, keep it turned off. And if it's good and it's over to light up, then you light up. Then you say, okay, thank you, turn it off again. And hopefully you'll turn it off. And if it doesn't turn it off, the only way you can do it is by actually switching the switch off. And sometimes these are a little bit of a bugger. This one's a little bit temperamental sometimes. Because there's on this circuit board, yeah, there's two little sections. One section, you bridge section A off, then it might just like flash on and off. You know, like this one. and that's like, as default. So default A is that one. But if you want it on like this one, where you have it turned on, and then you have to touch it again to turn it off, then you got a bridge. Part B. Like that. And they're so small, so minute. I couldn't even do it with a magnifying glass. I wouldn't even be able to do it with my glasses. I can only just about see the solder joints on it. With these, that's why I had to buy that telescope, because even trying to drop a little bit of solder on the actual points, it doesn't want to do it. You got to sit there with a bleeding pair of tweezers, a little bit of metal, try to solder it on, and I have buggered up at least a dozen boards trying to get this to work. So I've had to order some copper acetic sheeting to try and replace and repair the solder joints. If not, if I can't fix them, then I end up in the bin, because I ain't nothing on there that is worth taking off, because it's just too small and too minute. One of the vibration geophones. I just turned it off, you fucker. And then you've got the other shadow detector. See how far I'm away from that. If you've got it in a really bright room, you can be about that far away from it and it goes off. But because it's darker in here and the light isn't that brilliant, I only get like a certain amount of distance on it. Good. What you need to do, Shelley, you listened to me last night, because a few people sent me a message on Facebook asking who I was talking about, and I said, look, I'm not. Well, I replied to them all, but I'm not going to be talking about who I know is being harassed and cyberbullied. There's plenty of you out there, and I was just trying to advise you on what I had done. It wasn't about exactly what happened to me, although I did speak about it again yesterday, which I didn't mean to, but at least I'm trying to tell you what you need to do, because you can't have that shit keep going on. And if you can get as much information on that person and you can prove it's that person, then you can have them up for harassment and malicious communications. Hello, through the foul, how are you? I've been stalked and cyberbullied for about 3 years on and off. Well, with the plugin, you just had to bloody well, what's the name? Report it. Search for sensor. They're quite easy once you know how to do it. Hello, Michael. Hello, Private Tomcat, Ian, Angela. Before 7 years. What? What the hell? Do you lick your finger when you turn page? Hey, hello. Do you lick your finger when you turn page in the iPad? No, you don't lick your finger. Actually, you can unblock him because he's stupid, really, but he's not really a troll, is he? It's actually like, if you want to keep him blocked, it don't really bother me. But as I say, I'm not going to be building anything for anyone unless they definitely want it and they're going to pay for it up front now, because I'm not going to keep going out and buying stuff where people said they want the stuff and I've gone out and spent the money and they turn around and say, oh, they can't have it now. I ain't going to go for that shit anymore. Because you've got to realise that it's costing me money. You might say, I want that particular thing built for me. Can you do it? And I'll pay you next week. So, if I've got money, I'll go and buying all the, bits and pieces, get it all to me for the post, start building it, and then you turn around and say, oh, I don't want it now. Well, what's the point of you asking for it if you ain't going to have it? No, because it's costing me money, for one thing, yeah, and it doesn't mean that, I'm going to use it myself or I'm going to be able to sell it. Nah, just leave it then. He's just been, I think he's been a bit sarcastic about licking his finger. It's like when you read newspaper, I suppose, your finger to change the page over. Well, you don't lick your finger to change the page over on the iPad. Just like swipe it, don't you? Duh. Don't worry about it, Andrew. Troll. Just kick them. So, yeah, a lot of stuff ain't going to have proper antennas in because I can't find the antennas anywhere. I spoke to the guy in Poundland and I said, are you going to get any TV antennas? And he goes, I don't think we are, because I ain't seen them for ages. I said, I know. I said, every time I come up here, I ask, and, your colleagues say, oh, might be in tomorrow, might be in next week. Try next week. Try next week. If they know they ain't going to get it, why not just turn around and say, no, we're not going to get them? Because I said to him, it's cost me money to keep them up here in hoping that you're going to have them. And every time I come up here, you ain't bloody got them. I told him what I wanted for, and I said, I don't want one or two, I want a fucking box full. He goes, well, I said, I ain't seen him for a while. He goes, maybe you try Pound Patters or whatever it's fucking called, some other Poundland place over at Croydon. I said, yeah, but it's bloody travelling all the time, innit? I said, you used to have loads of them in at one time. He goes, yeah, I know, but, when we buy them, we buy what stock we can, and it's down to the wholesaler to get them back in so we can buy them. We can't go to the wholesaler and buy them, we ain't got them, which is enough. But, I can get antennas, but they're going to be like £4 each for one antenna. And I don't really want to be paying that £4. It's going to be putting more cost on the device I'm making, kind of thing. And people want to kind of like have a device at the lowest price possible. Even with a DC box at £45, that's like, bloody low. I've seen people going out and making them and selling them for 60, 70, 80 quid. And they're only using this, well, they're not even using the same circuitry as I am. It's like I'll modify them. They use different buzzers, use a different chip, they use different resistors. So I'm not going to be, like building things when people say, oh, can you build me that? And I'll pay you when you've done it. No, I'm not having that anymore. You buy, if you're interested in me, you buy what I've got available, and that's it. And it won't be that much. It's going to be limited amount of stuff I'll be selling because I'm not having all that shit from last time. So, although I've been spending that lot of money, I ain't going to be building a lot more stuff. But, a good majority of it's going to be myself anyway. So I'm always bloody dropping things and breaking things and like stripping, to pieces because I need something out of it. So, I've practically got enough parts coming to build those 3 new devices. One is that one I showed you a while ago, which is going to be the EMF device. I need proper capacitors, which I've ordered. They'll be Monday, I think. But then the resistors, I've run out of 2.2K resistors, so I've had to order the resistors for it as well. So I thought I had plenty of them, and I haven't. And you can't put a 4K resistor in when it needs 2.2. So, because if you do put something in there which isn't the right, resistor, it ain't going to work. It's either going to blow it, or it ain't just going to work, completely. It might go and blow something else inside, and I can't afford to keep going at them, buying replacement bits and pieces all the time. When I buy things, I try to buy them in bulk. Like, these battery connectors, I buy like 50 at a time or something, LEDs, I buy a box with like 400 in different, like colours. So that way I ain't got like £100 for like 20 of each or whatever, kind of thing. Because you can buy them on Amazon or eBay, a box of like 5 different colour LEDs, and you get like 50 of each or whatever, kind of thing. Capacitors, I bought a couple of different boxes of capacitors, but the capacitors I want are completely different to ones I've already got. These are like these little kind of like minute ceramic kind of like capacitors. I've got to buy more switches. Run out switches. Buzzers. Got plenty of buzzers. I've got about 100 buzzers. So what I spent out today is going to be the last I'm going to spend out. I said to myself, no more. I ain't got enough fucking food in the cupboard then next week as it is. No more buying stuff. Well, I've got to start building and selling a few things to get some of the money back, actually. I can start putting it back into my bank account and get my little kind of like £200 overdraft and this bag back, kind of thing. But not sure what I'm going to have to eat today. I was going to have like a burger and chips earlier, but I couldn't be bothered. So I had that yesterday. No, I had that. What day is it today? Friday, isn't it? No, Thursday. I had that Tuesday, burger and chips and chicken wings. Last night, I ate the rest of the chicken wings, which I had left over from Tuesday. Yeah, because I had chicken. I had a hamburger and chips and chicken wings on Tuesday. I didn't eat all the chicken wings, so I left them and ate them yesterday. And last night I had peanut butter and crackers again. And I had a cheeseburger from the Poundland. Although it's £1.25. I had no cheese, so I had to use my own cheese. So I had a cheeseburger last night. So really, it's just going to be a snack night tonight. A couple of bags of pork scratchings. And then I'll probably start eating some of my potato chips. The beef balls or the cheese balls or the onion rings. I'll probably eat some of those tonight. I got one more burger, microwave one. I might cook that one later as well. But I don't know. I haven't really been feeling all that hungry today, actually. I had a bit of a stomachache. Yeah. Not long now. Not long now. Cool date. 28th. Which is on Monday, I believe. So, one. Say the 7th. 7th. 3 weeks, isn't it? 3 more weeks Monday. About the court. I'm supposed to add a letter from the court actually back going to one of those preview sessions where you can actually go to court and watch a court case that's going on, so you know what to expect when you go there. I know the police officer a couple of weeks ago, and I said, like, heard anything? And she goes, well, just give a couple more weeks. If you've not heard anything, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Well, I gave her an email last week, and still not heard anything. I think the bloody password earlier today as well on my email. I couldn't remember what it was. No, nothing from the officer yet. Let's put net MET. No, last time I spoke to her was Friday the 7th at the 5th. It's January, February, March, April. And I've not heard from her since. She said they'd contact you 6 weeks before the trial, and I've not heard anything from the court about the trial. But apparently it's on the 26th, on 28th of this month. So I've asked her to trace up and let me know what's happening, but I've not heard nothing. I wonder if I can do something. No, won't let me do that. Bugger. Bugger it. But it was spot the name right as well. No, nothing. Oh, not to worry. Anyway, I'm going to go. Go and get some dinner. Something to eat anyway. Bloody hungry. Not eaten since last night. And all what that was peanut butter and crackers. So I'm going to shoot off, and I'll probably be on sometime over the weekend. Don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. be in bed early and get up early and find my milk detector. And it's going to be raining tomorrow, isn't it? Shit, I forgot about that. Oh well, can always take a little walk over the common, I suppose. Do a little video over there before it's down the rain. Yeah, you know, I've got to be in because I've got some orders from Amazon coming tomorrow. Got me a film sister kit coming. Copper foil and some other little bits. All to do with my electronics. Right, okay, I'll catch you all later. Good stream. God, you gotta be joking. One of the worst streams ever. Probably delete this one actually. Don't know. Well, I will do a video on my other channel, possibly tomorrow, on the Ghost Gear ITC project one. You don't know that one. So you don't know my other channel, just keep an eye on that one because I'll probably be doing some videos on there tomorrow. Maybe, if I've got time to do it. And if I've got anything working and putting boxes. So I don't know when them boxes are coming. Hopefully they ain't going to be too long. Because otherwise I've just got all these bloody like cables and circuit boards laying around. And they can get damaged that way. Right, so God, I feel knackered. Alright, catch you later.